Open source matters because at the end of the day, what we really need in order to kind of like take technology to the next level is a clear set of standards that everybody agrees on, right? If I have a yardstick and you have a yardstick, well, that's very cool, but we can't actually exchange information. My map and your map don't define the world in the same way, and so that never works. If we actually want to make humanity better, we have to have a set of open standards that we all agree upon.
Because it is open, everybody can learn it. Anybody can learn it. And we hear a lot about, there's other benefits such as, well, it's more secure because more people can see it and more eyes can find problems. But for me, the fact that because it's open, it won't die. The proverbial phrase in open source is, if the creator gets hit by a bus, what happens to the project? Because it's open, somebody else can pick it up.
The other piece of this too, I think for customers, the argument around open source has always been one of freedom from lock-in. But I think as the whole understanding of open source matures, that becomes less and less a part of the conversation. In fact, I'm just trying to think now when the last time I heard somebody talk about freedom from lock-in in a serious way was. It's a while ago. And now really what the conversation is more about is about innovation and software quality.
Diversity is kind of like this catalyst for innovation, right? So when you have a diverse group of people that are working on a project, you're going to have people that are thinking differently about a way that something should be achieved. And I think that when you have an open source project, you have people from all around the world looking at a given project. They speak 80 million different languages, not just programming languages, but like actual languages. And so when you have that diversity, you're bound to get crazy ways of thinking about how to do something and how to achieve it.
Open source matters because basically it increases the number of eyes on the problem, I think. That's at the most basic level. I mean, then you also get community contribution back to the code, which is very valuable, but if nobody even ever makes a pull request to your repository, what you do get is users. You get people testing it, you get people trying it, people complaining about it. Some valid, some not, but you get a lot of feedback that way, which is helpful.